guys had Hatless Nick on your bingo card today. Guess what? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, come in. We're in the middle of a... it's a Jeff kind of day, baby. Jeff check. Welcome to the Yak. We're all your hosts. Today, we are live on TikTok as well with a rare alternate angle of the Yak.
Oh.
Here we are.
So is it just the show being broadcast on TikTok Live?
Basically, we got unbanned from TikTok after like 2 months, and they were like, go live on TikTok twice this week or else you can't go live anymore.
Huh.
What did we get banned
Okay.
for? There's a lot of stuff we got banned for? Wait a minute. Wait, come sit down. First of all,
give us an
Get
example.
over here.
have people ever heard your voice before?
On the Scorpion intro, they
On the Scorpion intro?
Yeah.
Come here.
Absolute delight of
We
a
got
guy.
some smooth-ass pipes coming up.
Testing.
Oh. Woo.
But yeah, the Yak TikTok just got back up. Go follow it at Barstool Yak. We got banned about 2 months ago.
For multiple things?
Yeah, there were multiple videos that got struck down.
Like what?
The rape sitting down thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that was fine. That was kosher.
There was
Smitty.
one where it was like Glenny got denied. He went in for like a fist pound from an OnlyFans model, and you guys were like making fun of him. They said it was abusive behavior.
yeah, it was.
We were very mean.
Yeah, it was.
about it, yeah.
She didn't want to touch him.
Once you get one, it just starts piling up, and then eventually they just banned us outright.
So how long do you think we'll last this time?
I'm gonna be like bleeping everything, which is gonna be
Live?
tough. No. Like the live will be fine, but when we post clips, I'll be bleeping all the curse words, which will hopefully keep us from getting banned. And I'll avoid, like, they also got us one of the slap videos they struck down.
Oh, yeah. That should have been. That was bullying.
That was bullying, yeah.
Yeah, that should have been struck down.
So that got struck down. We'll avoid all that stuff, but then, yeah, I'm going to have to just bleep everything. And hopefully we stick around.
We have a lot of likes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Over 1 million likes?
Yeah, we just got it back.
Hell yeah.
What's the most popular
one
Yak
Brianna
video
chicken
on
fry
there?
video? Is it Brianna chicken fry? Oh, that's one Brianna chicken fry video.
The most popular one was Nick, the Bill Nye drinking song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Nice.
Cool.
So go follow it.
Go follow the TikTok.
Also,
and
Instagram is close to 50K followers, too. So
how's
go follow that.
how are you better at speaking than all of us?
I don't know. I just did radio in college, and now I'm here, I guess. I don't know.
Do you do broadcaster impressions? Is that a rumor I heard?
No. I mean, Brandon wanted me to do the Tom Brenneman, what was the Nick Cassianos. He wanted to do Deep Drive to left field. But no, I don't do any impressions or anything like that. But love broadcasting, so. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
He does know how to
Yeah.
name every Game of Thrones episode in order, which is
Yeah, I saw a video of you naming every Game of Thrones episode.
Yeah.
So could I just say a number?
Do
and
you
could
just say
the name of the
episode 1, episode 2, or do you say the
Give me
title?
season. There were 8 seasons, so give me season 1 through 8.
Season 4, episode 8.
That was Mountain versus the Viper. Mountain and the Viper.
Oh my God.
Sad episode.
Yeah.
Rocked me to my core.
Yeah. Anyway.
3-9.
Reigns of Castamere.
That was quick.
That was the Red Wedding.
That's crazy.
2-4.
2-4. That would be Garden of Bones.
So did this just happen as you were watching, or did you study?
No, I had a really boring internship my freshman year, and they didn't give me anything to do, and I finished all the work that I had to do. So they just like let me sit there, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll. Do you know Sporkle?
Yeah. My last job, that's all I played.
I just played it all the time, and it was right when.
Last job.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
No, this job I don't
I'm
even
saying
have.
for myself.
Oh, yeah, I don't even have a
Tommy, too.
computer now.
Yeah, Sporkle's great.
Yeah, no, that was all I did, and it was right when Game of Thrones was massive. So I just went on and wanted to learn all the episode titles, and then I did until I could remember. Now it's just etched in my brain.
Are your memorization skills top notch?
For weird stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't say for everything.
Do you think you could memorize the national anthem of Uruguay by Friday?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right, you don't.
I
know
say
what
that
you-
not knowing how
you don't-
long it is.
It's
though.
It's
a
the
doozy.
longest
Okay, I'll try
of
to
all
remember.
time.
All right, and I'd love to hear that coming from your mouth.
Like just reciting it or singing it.
I don't think you can recite an anthem. You have to sing it.
Okay, I'll sing it.
I went to the Yak subreddit earlier this week. It's the Yak,
Oh, I didn't know.
and
that.
there is one.
I go to it probably 40 times a day.
Good guys on there. But I went to the related subreddit. Guess what the #1 related subreddit is? You'd think like Barstool.
Can you give a clue?
Happy embarrassed girls.
Not quite. It's the Nissan. It's the Nissan Xterra subreddit. So that is our closest overlap.
What are they talking about in there?
I don't know. Can we visit Xterra?
Xterra?
Let's do a raid of the Xterra sub.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
We can also check out Happy Embarrassed Girls.
That girls that like their shirt rips, but they're like kind of shot. Like
Well, the premise, what it was originally created to do, is to showcase girls caught in the nude, smiling but still embarrassed, and it's been completely overtaken by these sex workers who aren't embarrassed in the slightest, posting themselves.
Sounds like we probably won't
Been
be able
ruined.
to check it out.
there was like a screenshot of a DM an anus listener had with you, and all they DM'd you was, "Hey, like Busty Thicks is live again on Reddit," and you said, "Oh hell yeah."
Yeah, I did.
Reddit's a good website if you avoid shit that's toxic.
Yeah, if you follow the right subreddits, it's great.
Oh yeah, these are Yak guys.
Okay.
Xterra's a good car, sneaky expensive.
It's a popular car too.
All of like the relationship woe stories, like the ones on like Get Off My Chest, or they're
I don't look at
clearly like fake, and they're fetishists who like want people to believe that they're in this big predicament with their fake partner.
Do you ever see the potato story on Reddit? I think it's my favorite Reddit post of all time. It's about a guy who he was at his girlfriend's parents' house for the first time. And I forget the exact story, but he pretended to not know what a potato is for some reason, like as a joke. And then the guy, like the dad was getting mad at him or something, and he fell deep into the rabbit hole of genuinely having to pretend like he didn't know what a potato is for the entire
That is
dinner. And I
fucking
think the rest of the
hilarious.
relationship.
That's it.
Yeah, this is it. It's a bit of a long story, but worth the read.
Exactly something what I expect Tommy Smokes would bring up.
No, I could see you getting into that situation, Tommy.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Just being like, no, you just got to swear for the rest of your life. Like, and he was like,
It's just like a stanza proposition. It's like
Yeah.
you're caught in a lie.
just
You're going
believe
to it. All of a
It's
sudden,
not
you're
lie
going to
if
the
you believe
Hamptons.
Do you think there's a photo of you eating a potato anywhere?
No, I'm very careful about making sure that never hits the internet.
I bet you've been eating French fries in the background of something.
No, seriously, no. I'm very
Why?
cautious about that. I cannot have anyone seeing me eat a potato.
Let's solve a tip of my tongue subreddit. Let's help somebody today.
What is that?
Okay.
You've never heard of tip of my tongue? It's like somebody who
No,
like
tip of
describes something.
penis. I hate resorting back to this, but yeah.
Tip of my penis is when you were thinking of a porn, right?
Yeah, you can't.
Tip of my tongue is for anything else. Like,
Okay.
oh, I remember this movie. I actually used it once. I was trying to find a childhood movie I really liked, and it was Scamper the Penguin. And so I went and I watched it. Didn't hold up.
No.
Didn't hold up. A lot of people thought it was the penguin, the penguin and the pebble, but it wasn't. Because I remember the penguin was blue. That's all I gave him.
Yep.
Blue penguin
Yeah.
chased by whale.
Fuck,
I like the
think I
idea
have
of that. That's a
few.
great subreddit.
Yeah,
It is
that
great.
That is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and I might actually use it today because there's a kid's book I remember. It was like this guy it was a boy going to his grandpa's who was an inventor. He found a rubber piece on the ground, and he brought it to his grandpa, and it's exactly what he needed to finish his submarine. I'd love to reread that book, but I can't
Don't
find it
remember the
anywhere.
name.
Yeah, and so
Has the Yak delved into Roast Me subreddit?
oh no,
Yeah, and that. Okay, I'm
I
sure that'll
don't.
happen at
I
some
don't
point.
have the thick enough skin. I don't have thick enough skin.
We should put somebody who's not in the room on there.
Yeah, yeah,
See
we
what
should.
people say.
Who could we
Go
pick?
back to it.
We could put Che up there.
Well, who's the most perfect person at Barstool? Outside of Dave, of course.
What do you mean perfect?
Like looking like
Yeah, like
physically handsome.
Yeah, the most perfect person that no matter what they say, A, isn't going to get their feelings hurt, and B, it's just like unrealistic.
I don't
because
think.
they're
I
perfect.
think Che would be hard to roast. Just
Yeah.
Based on
Yeah.
one picture.
Che's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't get offended by.
But what could they
I mean, pretty much
possibly
all
say?
the comments on my blog.
Can we add? Can we add you?
Yeah.
You got to be holding a paper that says "roast me."
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So they know
you
you're
have a
so they
paper.
know you're not bullying.
Like you.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
sure. I'll go Is it just like a printer paper?
You can write it with a
that's
marker.
paper. For sure.
Yeah, anything.
You could write it even on your palm.
Yeah.
Someone's
I'll
going to
get it.
find Steven's deepest,
here we go.
darkest secret.
Yeah, and then post it right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And like encourage the roast by being a little bit mean about it.
Yeah.
I want technology to progress enough to where there's a website. I want it to scan all the photos on the internet and see ones I'm in the background in.
That would be great.
Yeah. I'd love that a lot.
You think that's a possibility ever?
No.
No.
Because I just don't
Because
think
all
like
pictures
there's
would have to be uploaded online too.
I was looking for a picture of just like a crowded sports bar on Google, and I found one, and they had like a sweatshirt hanging up in the picture, and I accidentally clicked the sweatshirt area of the photo, and then it pulled me up to shopping to get that sweatshirt. It was awesome.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do
Yeah.
that.
Logan had a
Good.
really good idea like 5 years ago, and that's to take stock photos of Barstool employees and just put them in the database so that like 5 years from now, you're just like looking at some company synopsis of something and see like KB.
Yeah, that would be fucking
I would
amazing.
Loved it when I'm looking at company synopsises, which I do often. And that would be
Or just any website. Like,
Yes.
yeah. That was a loser's
some
punishment for
yes.
early years of my fantasy.
Some HR sexual harassment guideline. All of a sudden, you see KB there smiling.
Yeah, I would look at that.
An AIDS medication.
Exactly.
Do you think
even know what that would
anyone,
be.
any two people at Barstool that, like you two wouldn't count because you knew each other previously, that didn't already know each other or ever in like the same place at the same time without knowing it? Maybe
So that's
15
another
years
interesting
ago?
one.
So there's
I'm
that-
Sure.
There's that picture of a husband and wife, right? And they were a married couple, and then he went to the wife's house, and she had a picture of her at Disneyland, and he was walking across in the background.
Oh, that's,
Whoa.
I mean, that's fait accompli.
Yeah, yes.
I have something like that. Like
What?
3 or 4 years ago at Barstool. So there was this. Justin Havens was a producer here for Starting Nine before he moved on, and when he got hired, found out that we knew each other in the past in middle school, and he actually dated my high school sweetheart before I did, before he moved away, and I could never like live up to the expectation that Justin Havens gave, and then all of a sudden he's working for Barstool
Oh my God.
later. Yeah, he was best friends at KFC.
Oh wow.
So wait,
Wait,
you couldn't live up to
Well, it was just
middle
like
school boy.
yeah.
so like, isn't he
I wasn't
from
as
New
nice.
York and you're from?
He
Jersey?
went to my middle school outside of Philly for a hot minute,
Gotcha.
and
And then moved to New York.
then moved to New York and met KFC, and then he was here, and we had a
Good
good
your life.
chuckle and a couple beers.
Yeah, that's
Fun.
nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know this is overplayed, like the Mandela effect, but the one that I can't get over is the Fruit of the Loom logo not having a cornucopia of fruit.
It doesn't?
No,
If you would ask me to draw that right now, I'd draw a cornucopia.
that's.
Thinking more like grapes, something, right?
Is it just a pile of fruit?
Let me. It's there is no fruit. I don't think.
No,
it's Fruit of the Loom.
And that and Fruit Loops.
What about Fruit
Loops is spelled with a
Yeah.
FROOT.
Yeah,
No, is it?
it's whatever's opposite that.
Yeah, it's the cornucopia.
Okay. Yeah, there's no
So
cornucopia.
this is what you think it is.
Yeah.
I thought for
This is
yeah.
what it is.
There.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh. What has a cornucopia then? Why does everybody
Something does.
Something does. Also, Tom Cruise not having shades when he's doing the risky business dance, that doesn't make any sense.
But
Yeah.
everybody that recreates it has shades.
Exactly.
And Tom Cruise's middle tooth. You'll never be able to look at him the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that messed me
He has
up.
he has 3 front teeth.
That messed me up
Oh,
bad.
really?
Yeah, look him
Or one,
or just one.
depending on your
Yeah.
perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Good God, I'm trying to be optimistic. More teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a glass half empty guy.
Yeah, he's got a middle tooth.
Right in the middle.
Split his face. His tooth. Yeah. Boom.
Right under his nose.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know why I had to do that.
Sorry, man.
Weird. It's weird.
That's really weird.
It's direct center. Huh.
Is it always like that?
I think.
I guess so.
That's like get up Tom Cruise and taps.
And Darth Vader doesn't say, "Luke, I am your father."
He just
No.
says, "I am your
Oh, yeah.
father."
You weren't fooled by that one.
No.
Okay.
Are you looking up? Are you on BuzzFeed?
Jiff. No one thought Jiff was Jiffy.
No, Jiffy is
fuck.
popcorn.
Remember the big thing too is finding Easter eggs in Disney movies. Like the priest in Little Mermaid had a boner.
Oh yeah, it was hard as a rock.
And he was hard as a rock, and the boner like goes up and down during the wedding ceremony. And
Stars saying sex.
Yeah.
the stars saying
Lion
"Sex"
King.
and Lion King, and then in
Aladdin saying "Take off your
Aladdin,
clothes."
all teenagers take off your clothes or something like that was another
What's
one.
that one?
Yeah, it was like during one of the segments when he like comes up to her patio on the carpet, and you don't see him for a second. You just hear this like, "All teenagers take off your clothes."
Yeah, something that's
Right.
shocking.
Can I
that
watch?
made it to
Can I
be-
watch that?
I need to
the-
see the-
Yeah, that one sounds crazy. The Aladdin one.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just like people made themselves hear it, but that was the thing. But
I used to love looking up like creepy hidden shit in like songs and movies.
Oh,
Like,
Beyonce's Satan Worship. If you play it backwards.
oh,
there
remember
was,
Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
you guys
one.
remember the
Yeah.
roller
Yeah.
coaster of love
Munchkin.
one? It was the girl on the cover of, I forget what band sang Roller Coaster of Love, and she
Chili
was like,
Peppers, right?
no, I don't think so. It was but she was pouring.
They did the remake.
They did-
They did
yeah.
the cover,
She was pouring honey on herself, and the urban legend was that the honey had a reaction to whatever she was laying on in the studio, and it like ripped her skin off.
What?
So you can hear her bursting into the studio during that song, and the person working the
it.
booth at the studio killed her, and you can hear her screaming.
What?
And it scared the fuck out of me as a kid. It scared the fuck out
It's
of me.
such a
That's
so
insane.
come
That and
on,
a person
come on.
hanging themselves in the back of Wizard of
Wizard
Oz.
of Oz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Munchkin.
Munchkin had enough.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
claim it. They say it's fake, but apparently like a bunch of really bad shit happened.
No,
Judy Garland was the worst treated person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
She
world,
was
yeah.
basically
Zombie.
groomed
Yeah.
By
Like-
the witch?
the snow.
No, in real life.
No, in real
Oh.
life.
Both.
They made her.
I
They made her
guess.
smoke
her-
cigarettes and take amphetamines. to
Yeah.
keep her-
How old was she in that?
No,
movie?
they were like giving
she was,
her.
She
was
was
a
like
teenager.
15.
Yeah.
You think that's
Yeah.
the most watched movie currently of all people living?
Yes.
Probably one of them.
Going with the
Had
wind.
some
I mean, Titanic's seen by everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Wizard
No,
of
I would
Oz.
say Wizard of Oz is bigger than Titanic. I don't know if there's any modern movies that are like. I wouldn't be surprised if like Avengers or something like that.
Because you got to
My
think
grandma hasn't. You got to think of old people.
Old people.
Yeah,
My grandmother's
that's
seen
true.
Avengers.
Your grandmother's
was-
seen Avengers.
No,
Okay.
she hasn't.
I
Was
haven't.
dead.
Yeah.
This was a poll I tweeted out
Lion King.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, that it draws a memory.
How many people currently living in the United States right now do you think have seen The Wizard of
Oh,
Oz?
I had a Tommy thought and stuck in my head.
Well,
you're not allowed to
what's a
have those
movie that
anymore.
like every kid had to see as a kid?
Wizard of Oz.
No.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
Sound
Wizard of
Music.
Oz.
How many people in the U.S. have seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say a majority of like
Currently living.
3 and under have not, which is a lot.
I think worldwide more people have seen Titanic than Wizard of Oz.
I don't like that movie at all.
Titanic.
Titanic.
No, Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
Oh,
I've
I like
seen Wizard of Oz. I have
never
not seen
liked it.
Titanic.
Fucked up. I mean, the snow in the Wizard of Oz was asbestos. The
Really?
man got lead poisoning from the paint.
Yeah.
Oh, I
What?
did know that. Yeah.
Messed up.
That's
were
like when
giving-
I found out. Remember Milo and Otis?
Yeah. What about Milo and Otis?
They went through like 15 kittens on that show. It was a foreign film company that every time they're like would put the kitten in the box in the stream and then be like, all right, there it goes, get the next kitten. But like it was
I watched
the
the
most
hell out of Milo.
fucked up. Yeah, it was like the most fucked up movie. It was like that movie I think brought on like all sorts of animal like laws after that for filming because it was like so fucked up apparently. It's terrible, but
That I wish
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry. I
No, it's
know.
fine.
I wish I didn't know that too. It was real bad.
All the old internet was awesome. Just like
Yeah.
seeing stuff like that, and there was no way to fact check. I believed
No.
everything.
I could be wrong, but it was old internet
Yeah.
that taught me that, so I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
not-
you would feed deer apples?
yeah, you would hold an apple out, and they would come take the apple.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Our
Yeah,
That
yard.
sounds like the greatest childhood ever.
Yeah,
It's like a
sounds-
Disney movie.
I did not know that was
It
possible.
was like an Enchanted.
There was like a
What?
family of 12.
Yeah,
deer
no, I
that
was gonna
lived
say
in
the
my
same. I was gonna say 12. There's 12 deer in my front yard at any given time.
Yeah.
I thought that
I had
was
deer in my front
normal
yard, but
until
like
I
if you went
moved.
outside, they'd all run away.
No,
Yeah.
there would be like a baby deer like that can't quite walk yet, and you would go pet it, and like the mom would come and you give it an apple.
I didn't even know you could get that close to a deer.
I would leave corn out for deer.
Well, remember that show when animals attack and it would be a deer sometimes would go crazy and like fuck people up.
Yeah, there was a deer petting zoo at our zoo in our town, and it attacked a girl the same day I was there.
No way.
Would have been me.
You guys have just given me an irrational fear of bats. When I don't think I've
Yeah.
seen a bat, maybe ever.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
real life.
I mean, bats are fucking everywhere.
If you see a bird at night, it's a
everywhere.
bat.
If you go outside, like when it's starting to get dark, you'll see bats.
in New York City.
No,
Yeah, I don't know about
I
New
haven't
York.
seen a bat in.
Central.
I haven't
Park.
seen one here.
If you are swimming in a pool at night, there are bats over your head.
Yes.
But he hasn't seen them.
No.
Oh, no.
Neither have I.
The thing is, like,
Also, Tommy's
rabies, when you're dying, like isn't your brain like melting? But like you are in your brain.
You're in
you're in
panic.
constant fear.
Panic.
And you
which
don't know
is-
why.
Yeah.
How many
is-
people do you think have seen Wizard of Oz? Let's go back to that topic. I don't
No,
like.
I
I don't
wanna
like
talk
where this
rabies a little
conversation.
80 million.
Way over.
I think
Yeah.
maybe less.
Way over.
Way over.
It's definitely. I bet it's
When
like,
did the movie come out?
You say way over?
There's 8 billion
No,
people
in the
planet.
U.S.
Oh, in the U.S. Okay.
Living right now.
Living right
Not
now.
Right now living. I think like 60.
Yeah,
now.
less.
What's the U.S. population?
300.
Wow, we actually changed the
8
topic.
billion. We just hit 8 billion.
Oh, no, in the U.S. What's the U.S.
Oh, in the U.S.
350 million ish.
350 mil. I would say.
I might go higher.
I would say 2.
No way.
I would say 110.
I think that's high.
You're not showing kids The Wizard of Oz as much as you did when we were going.
I think.
Yeah, I
every-
think-
Way more
they
adults.
watch it
than
in
kids.
school. I feel like I watched it in
Saw, have you seen it? I'm just.
Sounds
I was gonna chime in a little earlier. I'd never actually heard of it until I came here. Still haven't seen it.
Oh, wow.
International wise.
So a lot of
Titanic,
probably
you
a
can't
lot
touch,
of.
Lion King you cannot touch.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people who came here from other countries have seen it a lot less than.
I don't know if it's got to. Is it like witchcrafty stuff? Because I literally had never heard it until
Yeah.
I came.
Literally,
There's
That's
a witch.
probably
It's
true.
a
a very
that-
wicked one.
I
Okay,
can't.
so
I can't
that-
believe I
yeah.
thought about
Cultural
that.
stuff
Yeah.
comes into play with stuff like that.
So, okay, what percentage of the U.S. is over 25? I would say
80?
it's probably
I don't know.
pretty
It was a
close
guess.
to that.
Aren't we like boomer heavy right now? Isn't it like mostly
Boomer
olds?
heavy.
Or no? I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
compared to
100
other
million.
countries, a lot older.
I think 100
Okay.
million's fair to say.
It's a lot of people.
There's like 7
All right,
or 8
any
million
kid
in
that's
New
not
York.
school age, I would say the majority haven't. So like 5 and under.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah.
How many is that?
Because it's scary too.
6 of us. All 6 of us have seen it.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
I've
Stephen
seen.
Chay's seen it.
I watched that movie and Sound of Music in school like 100
I
times.
watched
Oh, yeah.
Sound of Music so much.
Yeah.
And West
I don't
Side
know.
Story.
So many. Never
West
seen
Side
West Side
Story.
Story.
Oh, we
I-
got that wheeled out all the time.
We didn't watch that often, but Sound of Music is like a 6-hour movie.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
long.
It is so long.
We watched
Yeah.
Oliver a lot. We watched Amadeus a lot.
Great movie.
Yeah, it is good.
Great movie.
I remember.
Matilda.
I didn't like his life. Never watched Matilda.
I think I watched it once.
Princess Bride so much.
All of the Monty Pythons.
We watched Glory.
Really?
Amazing movie, but maybe a little too much for.
When we watched the Gremlins movies a decent amount too. And I think those have titties.
Oh yeah.
Gremlins.
Gremlins is a little.
It's still rated PG though. That was the loophole. Okay, so the people saying no are lying. I really think
Zaw
so.
hasn't seen it. And we have some international.
8% of people are saying no. That makes me think it's like that's higher than I would have thought. 10%, especially of Yak followers.
I don't know. 90%. Okay.
23 million people in America are 5 and under, which I would say most of them haven't seen it.
Let's take out
Wait,
20.
that's so many.
Yeah, that is a lot.